What's up, guys? I'm Quote Guy, and you're watching Top Quotes by Top Guns. After diving into how Charles Dickens' revolutionary A Christmas Carol completely rewired Christmas forever back in 1843, today we're talking about the big hit of Christmas 2025. It's Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean, starring in the 4-episode Netflix comedy mini-series Man vs. Baby, which dropped on December 11, 2025. It's a direct follow-up to his 2022 special Man vs. Bee, where Atkinson's character Trevor Bingley gets into chaotic mishaps while house-sitting a luxurious London penthouse over Christmas. This time, with an unexpected twist, he's stuck caring for a lost baby, dubbed Baby Jesus from a school nativity play. It's a light-hearted, family-friendly holiday comedy full of slapstick humor, heartfelt moments, and festive vibes, perfect for Christmas viewing. Critics have given it generally positive reviews, around 71% on Rotten Tomatoes, praising Atkinson's physical comedy and the cozy Christmas spirit, though some note it's more sentimental and less chaotic than Man vs. Bee. As for popularity this Christmas, as of late December 2025, it's been a major hit on Netflix. It quickly climbed to number 1 on Netflix's global top 10 in many countries, including topping charts ahead of big releases like Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 2 in some regions. Viewers have called it a must-watch for family holidays, with many binge-watching it as a quick, feel-good series which can be finished in around 2 hours. It's generating buzz on social media as a new Christmas staple, with people recommending it alongside classics like Home Alone. I personally love the opening scene where Trevor Bingley decorates the Christmas tree with his wife and young daughter, only for it to quickly cut to him being left out, forgotten, and essentially abandoned. It's a totally realistic, yet sadly relatable moment for so many people facing a cold and lonely Christmas in the UK and around the world. Overall, it's one of the most talked about and streamed Christmas offerings on Netflix right now. Definitely a popular pick for the season. Before you check it out, let's take a deeper look at the man behind and in front of the camera, Rowan Atkinson. Before anything, we must always look at the why. Why did Rowan Atkinson co-write? Yes, that's right. He wrote the play alongside longtime collaborator William Davies and star in the miniseries. First, it was a natural extension of his creative work on the 2022 predecessor, Man vs. Bee, both of which he developed alongside longtime collaborator William Davies. The pair created the character Trevor Bingley, a well-meaning but hapless everyman, a divorced, down-on-his-luck caretaker. Specifically for this ongoing fish-out-of-water comedy format, where Trevor faces absurd, escalating chaos in luxurious settings. Key reasons behind his involvement. Second, creative control and collaboration. Atkinson has a history of writing and producing projects that play to his strengths in physical, visual comedy. Think Mr. Bean or Blackadder. He co-created and co-wrote Man vs. Baby with Davies, reuniting with director David Kerr from Man vs. Bee. This gave Atkinson hands-on input into the story, tone and gags. Third, building on a successful formula, Man vs. Bee was a hit on Netflix, so the team returned to the same universe with a holiday twist. The original idea started as Man vs. Christmas, inspired by a nativity play scene, before evolving into Trevor getting stuck with a lost baby, dubbed Baby Jesus, during his penthouse house-sitting gig. Atkinson has noted the baby was initially a smaller role, but grew central to the chaos. Fourth, personal appeal to the character, unlike his more anarchic roles, e.g. the selfish, narcissistic Mr. Bean. Atkinson has said he enjoys playing Trevor because he's a nice guy, a sympathetic, lonely dad trying to do right, adding a heartfelt layer to the slapstick. This contrasts with his usual characters and allows for more emotional depth in the festive setting. Fifth, practical and logistical challenges. Atkinson admitted the filming was tough, especially with real babies on set, requiring twins, strict time limits and some CGI, but he pushed through because of the supportive team and the project's appeal as a quick, family-friendly holiday comedy. Overall, it stems from Atkinson's passion for crafting original, low-dialogue visual comedies that highlight his physical comedy skills while giving him control over the narrative. The series premiered on December 11, 2025, and quickly topped Netflix charts, proving the concept's enduring draw. If you're a fan of his classic style, this feels like a deliberate, cozy evolution, which is a must-watch this Christmas. After looking at the why, let's look at the lessons we take from both the miniseries and Rowan Atkinson himself. Here are 5 key lessons drawn from Man vs. Baby, 2025. 1. Kindness is king. Trevor Bingley. Atkinson is portrayed as a genuinely good-hearted, lonely man who consistently helps strangers, including a struggling family and even the baby he ends up caring for. His selfless actions, despite his own hardships, lead to warmth, connection, and a joyful resolution, reinforcing that small acts of generosity can create miracles during tough times. 2. Parenting is selfless and endless patience and sacrifice. The only reward? Your child's joyful smile. The show hilariously shows how unpredictable and chaotic looking after a baby can be, with Trevor facing endless mishaps like diaper disasters and hidden hazards. It subtly teaches that no one is fully prepared for childcare, and success comes from staying calm, improvising, and prioritizing the child's safety and happiness over perfection. 3. Family comes first. Trevor struggles financially and emotionally after divorce, but the story culminates in a shared Christmas gathering with his ex-wife, daughter, and unexpected guests, including a homeless couple. It highlights that true holiday magic lies in relationships and togetherness, not luxury or wealth. So 4. Life, like Christmas, can turn chaotic. Keep calm and carry on. Trevor hopes for a quiet, well-paid gig, but the lost baby turns everything upside down. The series reminds us that Christmas often brings surprises, good and messy, and rolling with them, rather than fighting them, can lead to deeper joy and unexpected bonds. 5. Do no harm, do it now. Trevor repeatedly tries to do what's ethical, reporting the baby, protecting the penthouse, fixing mistakes, and though he fails comically at times, his good intentions shine through. The show suggests that effort and heart matter more than flawless execution, leading to personal growth and a feel-good ending. These lessons give the comedy a warm, family-friendly core, making it more than just slapstick, perfect for a cozy Christmas watch. I believe they resonate with you. Without further ado, let's look at 5 large lessons from Rowan Atkinson's life, drawn from his biography, interviews, and personal journey. From overcoming a childhood stutter and bullying to building a legendary career in comedy, Mr. Bean, Blackadder, and more, while staying true to himself. 1. Embrace your quirks. They can become your greatest strengths. Atkinson turned a severe stutter and unconventional looks, which led to bullying as a child, into assets. He created nearly silent physical comedy characters like Mr. Bean, where words weren't needed. His rubber face and unique style became his trademark, showing that what others see as flaws can be transformed into signature talents when embraced authentically. 2. Resilience and diligence crush obstacles. Despite a speech impediment that made public speaking difficult, Atkinson practiced relentlessly, over-articulating, facing fears head-on, and honing his craft. He switched from electrical engineering, with a master's from Oxford, to comedy, proving that consistent effort and dedication can turn challenges into triumphs. His success reminds us that persistence beats talent alone. 3. Don't strive for success. Never trust the process. Always focus on the joy of creation. Atkinson has said that as you age, it's easy to chase success over fun. But true fulfillment comes from enjoying the process. He prioritizes creative control in projects, co-writing and producing, and finds therapy in nature and solitude. This mindset helped him avoid burnout in a demanding career and stay grounded. 4. Know thyself. Stay true to thyself. Authenticity breeds success. He never chased conventional leading man looks or roles. Instead, he leaned into his shy, introverted nature, and built characters around it, e.g., the socially inept yet endearing Mr. Bean. Atkinson emphasizes that skill and ability matter more than appearance. To be successful, you don't need a beautiful face and heroic body. What you need is a skillful mind and ability to perform. 5. Reflect, refine, and evolve. Atkinson rarely dwells on past achievements. He prefers moving ahead, e.g., reviving characters like Mr. Bean or Blackadder in new ways. He values growth over nostalgia, which has kept his career fresh for decades, from stage reviews to Netflix specials. This forward-thinking approach teaches us to adapt and innovate rather than rest on laurels. Atkinson's life, from a quiet, stutter-affected kid to a global icon, shows that resilience, self-acceptance, and passion can lead to extraordinary things. Which lesson hits home for you? Here are the top 10 best quotes from Rowan Atkinson, selected from his interviews, speeches, and public statements. These capture his wit, wisdom on comedy, life, success, and free speech, often with that signature dry humor. 1. To be successful, you don't need a beautiful face and heroic body. What you need is a skillful mind and ability to perform. A motivational gem emphasizing talent over looks. 2. You're about as useful as a one-legged man at an ass-kicking contest. Classic Atkinson insult, full of British cheekiness. 3. Mr. Bean is at his best when he is not using words, but I am equally at home in both verbal and non-verbal expression, reflecting on his iconic silent comedy style. 4. The right to ridicule is far more important to society than any right not to be ridiculed, because one, in my view, represents openness, and the other represents oppression. From his famous 2012 free speech defending humor and offense. As I was leaving this morning, I said to myself, the last thing you must do is forget your speech. And sure enough, as I left the house this morning, the last thing I did was to forget my speech. I love walking in the rain because no one can see me crying. Mr. Bean is essentially a child trapped in the body of a man. The older you get, the more you realize how happenstance has helped to determine your path through life. I have always regarded Mr. Bean as a timeless, ageless character, and I would rather he be remembered as a character mostly in his 30s and 40s. And defending the character's enduring charm. Marketing is what gets you noticed, and that side of it, doing interviews, is the side of it that I least enjoy, and yet is 50% of the project. A wry take on fame and promotion. These quotes showcase Atkinson's sharp mind, humility, and timeless comedy style. Which one is your favorite? And this brings us to the end of today's Top Quotes by Top Guns. Renowned English theoretical physicist and cosmologist Stephen Hawking once said, "However bad life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Where there's life, there's hope." I'd say, where there's Rowan Atkinson, there's always happiness and hope. 2025 has definitely not been a kind year for anyone. But as long as we stay resilient and diligent, stay focused on the joy of creation, and stay true to ourselves and strive to spread kindness like Rowan Atkinson, there's always happiness and hope. Thanks for watching Top Quotes by Top Guns, and I'm Quote Guy. Follow and subscribe my YouTube and IG to get 1% better every day, to be the 1%. Carpe diem.